Perfect casting. Actors who breathe life into iconic TV characters. Ari Gold, Jeremy Piven, Entourage. Ari Gold is the embodiment of Hollywood's glittering dream and its shadowy underbelly. A brash, razor-tongued, yet surprisingly human agent whose relentless energy drives Entourage. Jeremy Piven, honored with 3 Emmy Awards and a Golden Globe for this role, didn't merely portray Ari, he brought him to life. His character is a whirlwind of emotion, a self-centered careerist, yet a devoted family man whose witty tirades have become the stuff of legend. Piven was not the obvious choice. Producers worried his charisma might overshadow the show's nominal lead, Vincent Chase. Yet, inspired by real-life Hollywood agents, Piven infused the role with such intensity that Ari became the show's true star. Many of his iconic monologues, like his fiery outbursts at subordinates, were improvised, drawn from industry anecdotes. Jeremy Piven consulted with Ari Emanuel, a legendary agent whose career inspired Gold's character to capture his frenetic energy. Ari is no mere comedic figure. He's a portrait of a man torn between a thirst for power and a yearning for personal fulfillment. Scenes where he strives to save his marriage reveal a vulnerability that makes him deeply relatable. Piven crafted a symbol of unbridled ambition, balanced by rare but powerful moments of humanity.
Lloyd!
Walter White, Bryan Cranston, Breaking Bad. Breaking Bad redefined television drama, and Walter White stands as one of its most complex figures. A chemistry teacher turned drug lord. He is not simply a villain, but a tragic hero whose journey from desperation to dominance captivates. Bryan Cranston, previously known for his comedic role in Malcolm in the Middle, was an unexpected yet brilliant choice. AMC executives doubted a comedic actor could embody such darkness, but creator Vince Gilligan, struck by Cranston's performance in an episode of The X-Files, insisted on him. The result, 4 Emmy Awards and an antihero who set a new standard. Cranston visited chemistry labs to ensure the drug-cooking scenes felt authentic. Cranston shaved his head and gained weight to reflect Walter's physical decline, and his family scenes were filmed with minimal takes to preserve emotional truth. His performance is a study in pride, from a quiet teacher fearing death to Heisenberg, whose power destroys all he holds dear. The scene where Walter loses his brother-in-law is a masterclass, revealing both a monster and a broken man. Cranston's Walter is a portrait of human nature, ambition, fear, and moral collapse.
What happened?
I won.
Michael Scott, Steve Carell, The Office. The Office is a portrait of the human soul, veiled in the comedy of everyday life. And Michael Scott is its beating heart. An incompetent yet earnest manager, he exasperates and endears in equal measure. Steve Carell transformed Michael Scott into an unforgettable icon, turning comedic absurdity into a poignant portrait of a lonely man yearning to reveal his humanity. The role nearly went to Bob Odenkirk, whose dramatic depth later shone in Better Call Saul, but Carell's casting proved fateful. His improvisational genius. Steve Carell often stayed in character off-camera to maintain comedic chemistry. Michael isn't just a source of quips like "that's what she said." He's a symbol of the universal longing for acceptance. His silent farewell in the 7th season, a wordless parting with his colleagues, breaks the viewer's heart, showcasing Carell's mastery in blending comedy with profound drama. Michael reflects our frailties, the desire to be loved, the fear of solitude, and the dream of leaving a legacy.
Parkour!
Theodore "Teabag" Bagwell. Robert Knepper, Prison Break. Theodore "Teabag" Bagwell is among television's most unforgettable antagonists. In Prison Break, he treads a fine line between horror and charisma, a predatory manipulator, yet a captivating survivor whom audiences couldn't help but admire. Robert Knepper, initially auditioning for a minor role, so impressed producers that Teabag was rewritten as a central figure. Knepper drew on real-life prison stories to craft a character both repulsive and magnetic. His distinctive gait, accent, and habit of clutching his pocket emphasized Teabag's feral nature. The character's fan base ensured his survival across all seasons, despite early plans for his demise. Knepper studied sociopathic psychology to depict how Teabag manipulates those around him, and his scenes with children added unexpected quality to the character. That Teabag is more than a villain. He's a study of survival in a world where morality is a luxury. His charisma, especially in gripping clashes with Michael Scofield, renders him unforgettable. Knepper presented a villain with hidden humanity, which compels the viewer to closely follow his every action and makes him truly captivating.
Is that you love me back? Just a little.
I can't.
It's okay.
We got a call. Someone said there's a hostage situation here.
No one knew we were here.
Tyrion Lannister, Peter Dinklage, Game of Thrones. In the epic saga of Game of Thrones, Tyrion Lannister emerges as its moral compass. Peter Dinklage, present in all 8 seasons, imbued the character with unparalleled depth, sarcastic, brilliant, and torn by inner conflicts. His 4 Emmy Awards are but a fraction of his acclaim. Dinklage shunned roles that exploited his stature, but Tyrion's humanity won him over. Writers David Benioff and D.B. Weiss tailored the role for him, confident in his ability to blend wit and tragedy. Peter Dinklage worked with a dialect coach to craft a Westerosi aristocratic accent, and his scenes with Jaime Lannister leaned on improvisation for vivid authenticity. Tyrion symbolizes the fight against prejudice, his strength rooted in intellect and empathy. His evolution from cynic to leader reveals a hero seeking redemption, a soul striving for meaning in a fractured world. Dinklage reshaped perceptions of non-traditional actors becoming a star.
I was the monster you think I am.
Why did these performances become the definitive embodiments of their characters, cherished by audiences worldwide? Piven infused Ari with unrelenting vigor. Cranston charted Walter's harrowing transformation. Carell found humanity in absurdity. Knepper made a villain magnetic, and Dinklage shattered stereotypes. These figures are more than characters. They're reflections of our ambitions, fears, and hopes. They show how individuals grapple with the world and themselves, forging an enduring legacy in television history. Their performances are art that touches the viewer's soul. These heroes remind us that even in the darkest moments, humanity endures. Which of them speaks to you? What characters inspire you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Like if you'd love more stories like this, and subscribe. More stories of screen legends await. Peace to everyone.